should be working now.
Oh yeah, I hear it. Whoa, your music's intense, bro.
I don't know what's playing, bro. There was Christmas music playing. Now there's this, bro. I don't know, man. What's going on?
It's like we're in a club, bro. This is intense, bro.
It's getting intense. FOMO. I'm not gonna lie. Caught a nice trade last night during London session. Shorted this right here. Oh my goodness. What a short. Anyways, today let me turn on the correct okay, I gotta change the song. I'm expecting like a decent song eventually. Okay, so everybody, I see this SMT on the highs. I would expect lower prices, especially because right now we're inside this weekly fair value gap, right? So I want to see lower prices if permissible, right? We have this low resistance liquidity over here resting below, so I kind of want to see that taken out. Obviously if we start inverting this weak fair value gap, then I'd look for higher prices. Yo, what's up, Jomar? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. How are you? How are you doing with everything? I'm low-key gonna start digging into CRT a little bit, because I think I don't know, I got a recommendation from someone. Then you're good. So I have a question: that did Casper have monthly subscription or just a one-time? Depends for what, but for me it was a one-time payment kind of thing for his mentorship. So yeah, that's pretty much my expectation right now. I'm expecting lower prices until like I want to see this liquidity down here, especially with all this high resistance liquidity, right? I want to see that purged if possible. Because the thing is, with where we are in this weekly fair value gap, if we keep going higher, then we're most likely just going to invert it at this rate. Name of playlist, it's Stream Beats by Harris Heller. We do. YM's looking good. We have a SMD with previous day high. Ooh, this looks so clean. This is definitely gonna be a draw right here. That's for sure. YM's gonna plummet. That's way too clean. This is way too clean. All these equal lows resting right above an inefficiency. Hey, why do you expect lower prices? Although order flow appears to be bullish. So the higher time frame was I'm expecting lower prices because the order flow is technically bearish still on the higher time frame. But I'm paying attention to these P rays, how we're reacting to it within it, and I will gauge price from that. Oh yeah, for those that are free members, I'm a little sick, so you hear me cough and blow my nose occasionally. But I'm like I'm like at the final point of recovery, I think. So man, it's cold. Anything will you likely wait for market open to trade? What are you seeing from a power 3 perspective? A power 3 perspective. I'm really not paying attention to power 3 right now, I'll be honest. I think that 8:30, I'm expecting some sort of like manipulation to go on during a news event. So this is the first news event of the day, which is 8:30 PPI. I'm expecting some sort of manipulation. So the fact that I see SMT on the highs right now, that's telling me that that could potentially be that manipulation. So I'm paying attention to this right now. Alright, I got it. What is that NKD pair? It's the new sauce. So you gotta replace YM with NKD, guys. You can still keep an eye on YM, but NKD is crazy.
It's a lot more closely correlated.
It actually is the best sauce in the market right now. I don't know how. It was Elijah, not the one that's in the community, but Elijah from I just say someone on Twitter found it and I came across it as well, and so I started backtesting. It was so good, so good. So props to him for like releasing that information publicly. One of my friends was also telling me about how he correlates the Japanese stock market, but I never like took that to heart.
Oh yeah, Donnie. I actually kind of got Ethan sick, low key, but hey.
Yeah, use NKD instead of YM actually, but how I would use it is keep an eye on all four. It's honestly just the best way to use it, in my opinion, is just keeping an eye on all four like this. I think this is like the best way. But yeah, that's probably how I'd go about it. I think YM is still good. It's just you need to pick and choose when to use it. Use SMT with all four, in my opinion. That's the best. Alright, then one just took that at highs. Can we expect reversal? I would just wait until. Wait, where did it take the highs? I don't see that. I would still wait for equity to open to see what price wants to do here. See if we create another SMT possibly right here maybe, and then continue lower. But I would expect some sideways movement if we do that first and then go lower, because I think it doesn't make sense for price to expand back up and then expand back lower, right? So you need to wait for some sort of chop, in my opinion. I really like this drawn liquidity though. It's at the new day opening gap too. Like honestly, might even like go all the way down here. I really like that. I think upside target wise, there's not much to really work with. In terms of this entire range right here, we are at a premium now, right? You see this high resistance liquidity run higher, I'd expect like just a straight plummet. Like probably this liquidity area or this liquidity area. Preferably. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quickly.
All right, I'm taking over. What's good, everyone? How's everyone's what day is it today? Tuesday. I'm so out of it. Yo, yeah, this is Eli. What's up? How's it going? I'm not too public facing, so I don't know if everyone really knows my voice. Are you full porting? Don't worry guys, I'll give the signal. I'm just kidding. I'm still testing, so I don't know. What's up, Suji? Sorry if I butchered your name, Sug, maybe, I don't know. We lost. Yeah, we'll get the whole Discord sick, bro. We're good. What's up, Joy Krishna? I mean, this is like my sick voice, so. It's been good. Like, I got like, you guys may have seen testimonials that I got like 50K funded a while ago. And from there, it's been, so the journey to your first funded, like for me, I found it pretty like smooth, but funded to first payout is insane. Like the psychological battle for me was insane. It still is insane, to be honest. So I've gotten like funded on 100Ks another 2 times, but like blown it. Like It's very ups and downs. I got really close to payout, but then the closer I got, like I started like rushing it. Like my mindset shifted to a, I guess more like wanting things quick kind of mindset, just because I had a couple good days. You know what I'm saying? So it's rough, but I think I'm on good pace right now. I put personal loss limits. Everyone, if you're struggling, use the tools you have at hand. If you're using Top Step X, use personal loss limits, bro. They're so good. Liquidity and block. You know, don't kick yourself out. Put it tight. You know, if you're a 50K account, maybe put like $300 personal loss limit. One trade and you're done. Or that's even maybe less than one trade. That might be 2 trades with 150K or $150 risk, right? Depends on what your plan is, right? But yeah, like I've been using that, and it's been a lot more consistent, and I have been able to keep my accounts a lot longer. So, you know, as Guy says, and everyone says, like, you know, live to trade another day, right? So that's kind of like what I've been doing. It's been a little slower, but there's no timeline to it, right? So that's what I need to just accept and keep going with. So it's been good. It's been getting a lot better. But
What's
yeah,
up?
very nice.
I'm back.
What's up? What's up?
Yo,
My risk plan. What's up?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, just quickly. On my risk plan, I just have 50K accounts. So right now, I am risking a little higher, but I risk about, if I'm doing one trade, it's about 250 per trade, or even less, like maybe 200 a trade. And then my personal loss limit is at like 400, so I can take, no matter what, 2 trades in a day. So that's kind of my loss limit, but I try not to take 2 trades a day. that's my goal, but you know, sometimes I mean, a lot of times recently I have not been able to not take 2 trades a day, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's no profit. Make sure you don't have a profit goal. I don't have a profit goal. I just target draws, right? Clear draws. Wait, that's it. What did you say you did?
I was just gonna say I'm back.
Wasn't mad.
Is this music too intense? Because it's a little too intense for my morning.
Yeah, this is intense.
Why is it so intense?
we're in the club, bro. At freaking 8.
Oh, I'm listening to the wrong playlist. That's why. I'm not listening to lo-fi. Oh, I actually trolled.
This guy's actually trolling.
So, there we go. Alright. Okay, sorry guys.
Damn, Gino. I like Minecraft.
Yeah, I was like, why is that music so crazy?
They were just asking how my trading journey was, and I just explained to them
Nice.
the ups and downs, you know.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is the chop that Ethan was talking about. Good.
It was a 50-minute SMT, 1-minute SMT with NKD already. Usually we have to wait out for 9:30. You don't have to wait for 9:30. It's just right now, I don't believe that price is just gonna go lower, then higher, then suddenly lower again. So I want to see some sort of chop get formed here. Maybe another SMT lower.
Nah, Donnie, it was all you. You were able to spot out a goated community.
I mean, to be fair, Donnie does most of the talking. Donnie is the community. No, I'm kidding. It's an awesome community.
You got the sauce, brother.
Yo, what's up, JP?
No, Donnie, you're leaking. Chill. So, what's up, JP? Some Donnie love in the chat.
Where's IST? Underscore trader. I'm right here.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Go for it, Jake. Ask. Oh, I didn't even see this. Wait. There's a SMT on the low.
With YM.
It's interesting how I missed that. If that's the case, let's see how we continue to react here. If we end up getting that lower time frame, like let's say you get some chop here and then return for SMT and then go lower, then I'll look for lower prices. But right now this, I completely missed this right here. So if that's the case, then I would look for, if we're able to get above this high on NKD as well. If that happens, that invalidates this SMT, looking for higher prices. As of right now, this is the most recent SMT, so I'm paying attention to the one on the high. Keep your risk consistent. If you keep going back and forth on your risk amount, then you're putting more weight on some trades versus others for no reason, unless you have a system in place. But I think just keep it consistent is play. And then eventually you can play around with it, but you really need to like back test it too, because you know how, like, you don't know how that's gonna affect your RR in the long run. Let's say one win on a lower risk trade was, or it has a 4R return, but because you have low risk, it's less than 4R, and originally that 4R would have made back your losses that you took. You know what I mean? Alright, bear shot IQ. Yes, I am. For now, I would like to see some confirmation before, you know, pulling the trigger, but I am bearish. Then is there any reason why you're watching price on the 15-minute? Because it's just the cleanest right now. There's really nothing else to be, nothing clean otherwise, in my opinion, at least. I think 15 is just cleanest for intraday, to be honest. And this way I can also pay attention to London high, London low with like the cleanest price action. I'm gonna go to the restroom again. I'll be back.
Yeah, NKD is a Japanese index. I don't know how it's so correlated. I don't know the details behind it, but somehow it's more correlated than YM, so you get more accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Third one to the right. Honestly, I'm looking at my own charts. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's NKD. If not, let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's NKD. Does he trade on YouTube? He does not live trade on YouTube every week. It's about once a week ish. There's also like some premium lives he does in the Discord, and there's some free lives he does in the Discord as well. So it's a bunch of different lives. We have some like psychology workshop. If a guy focuses just on psychology, we have a lot of things. Yeah, got all that sauce. Orange Jacqueline.
Look, I'm back.
Oh yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. I like it. I didn't get some of the references because I'm pretty out of it, but my girlfriend's pretty into it, so.
Could you expect price to shoot up to the end dog later before reversing? Where's the end dog? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's possible. I can see that happening. We're right here. We might as well. I think right now patience is key, right? Because if you're trying to trade this, it's been chopping around. If I remember correctly, yeah. So if you're trying to trade this 830, shoots higher. Start trading higher, your FOMO didn't know long, and then you get stopped on the short. So you think it's going lower, you're short. Comes back higher, stops you out again.
Oh, my bad.
You know why? Some days I'd be very profitable, instantly profitable literally, and then other days I only take streak of losses. That's where risk management comes in. You have to be disciplined to be able to tell yourself, all right, today's not my day, time to step away. You just have to have that discipline. Without that, you're just gonna sit at your desk and be like, oh, I took another loss, all right, I'm gonna make it back. All right, I took another loss, all right, I'm gonna make it back. You're gonna keep doing that, and you're just gonna blow your entire account by doing that. You have to accept that sometimes you just have to walk away, and it's okay, because it's like, you have a bad day doesn't mean you're gonna have a bad month. Have a bad month doesn't mean you're gonna have a bad year. You have to understand that. So what I would do if I were you, Adam, is journal down those things, right? You need to journal down and compare and contrast. Like, what am I doing different on these days I'm so profitable on, whereas these days I'm so unprofitable on? What's the key factor there? There's 3 elements to your journal, right? Your technical analysis. All right, analysis, good. All right, well, what's next? Risk management. Are you respecting your risk? Are you over trading? Are you closing your trades early, entering early? Right, and then lastly is your emotional regulation. Okay, you're feeling FOMO during your trade. Well, what are you gonna do about it? The correct answer is you're not supposed to do anything about it. You're supposed to be objective about your analysis. That goes back into number one. So how are you connecting all three of these things? You have how are you gonna make them work together? Right. But one without another will result in profitability. Every trade you take has a learning lesson in it, or at least I believe so. I think the worst thing that traders can do is get complacent. I mean, that's completely fine, Kai. It's just I appreciate your transparency, to be honest. Really good. You've had like what? I swear you've had 100% win rate this month and last month, so I think one bad day is not the end of the world. You have your daily bias. Do you wait for the market structure shift in SMR in intermediate term time frame? Yes. Wait for your intermediate term time frame market maker model. Within your intermediate term time frame market maker model, you have a lower time frame market maker model. That is your low resistance liquidity run. No, Kai is a beast trader. I can say whatever I want in the lives, and he's just trading his own plan. Tuning in before Casper's live stream, you sound sick. Oh, I am sick. I got my cough drops, so I don't like how sweet these cough drops are, though. I got Halls, Elijah. They're so sweet.
Oh yeah, I got some Halls yesterday too. They're pretty sweet, yeah.
Yeah, it's like straight up sugar bombs in my mouth.
It just makes my throat like dry.
I feel like it makes my throat worse. No, like the menthol's nice, but once the cough drop's done, like it's not it.
Oh man.
Patience, everybody. All right, let's do a recap. 1 minute chart. You saw the news event. You're like, all right, it's bullish. It's long. You long it. Come back down. Stops you out. Oh, it's bearish now. You short. It goes back up. Oh, I got stopped out. I think it's bullish still. And then you long. Chops around and comes back down. So.
Alright, great trade review. Solid. So what happens when you trade ideas, brothers? You can't trade them ideas, you gotta trade what's on the charts.
Kai, none of this pertains to you because I know you have your own plan. But for anyone else that might be trading based on emotion, you know, I think that's just like a good perspective for those that didn't trade too. You should be proud of yourselves if you didn't press a button yet. I see the 5-minute SMT up here. I do. I just still think it's a little unbelievable though for price to kind of do it the way it's doing, right? Because look at this massive down move, massive up move. So what's the next logical thing to occur in price is either retracement, right, or consolidation. So I'm not too interested in just full porting the short, even though I am bear. I just think that this is more likely than you know, just a straight plummet. Because if you look at that just, I don't know, price doesn't normally, you know, this is also a overnight 200-point move. Yusuf, I am looking for sells, but there's no confirmation yet. How I view it is we're very premium in this range right now, right? So there's no point in me buying anymore. If I get confirmation to go lower, then I'll look for lower prices because we're at a premium right now. I want to sell at a premium. I'll annotate this for you guys. This fair value gap right here, potentially trade back into it. Want to see how price reacts to it. If we invert it, then potentially look for some lower prices. This is just way too clean, bro. There's no way. Wherever the next sell-off is, gotta be crazy. 5-minute SMT with the news candle high. Let's see how this plays out. So now, personally, I don't want to see this get high taken anymore. I don't want to see ES have the 8:30 news candle high taken anymore. So if I were to take the trade idea, it would be from ES's rejection block right here, expecting this high not to be tapped. Now, granted, I'm an NQ trader, so I'm just gonna wait. You also have 9:30 coming in, so. But once again, I don't want to see this taken anymore, because that's a news candle high. I prefer to create SMT, so this would be one trade idea right here for ES. NQ's doing its thing right now, digging into the NWOG. It's pretty good. That looks pretty promising. I'm in a losing streak 2 weeks ago. Is this normal with knowledge that total loss is 3%? Well, I think only you can answer that, Adam. Losing streaks are normal, but what is in your journal? What's your journal telling you? Where are you going wrong? Right. Once again, the 3 categories. I've broken it down. Are you going wrong with technical analysis? Are you going wrong with risk management? Or are you going wrong with emotional regulation? Thank you, Yuri. Appreciate it. I'm just saying, guys, if you're not journaling, if you're not journaling, you're missing out on so much growth. I have a full video on journaling on my YouTube, so I feel like there's no excuse. Even if you're super busy every day, you can definitely find the time. You just sit down 20 minutes, journal what happened today. I'm a very strong believer when people say they don't have time, like, make time. So I think we have 9:30 now. Remember correctly? Yep, we have 9:30 now. That's fire, Adam. So now you have to ask yourself, if you're going through a losing streak, what's the difference between now and your winning streak? What's the main contrast there? Do you believe in trading 930 volume? To me, that's just a volatile injection during equities open, so I guess so. So with this on ES, that pretty much invalidates my idea so far. I'm just gonna keep waiting.
Excuse me.
What this is reaching for. A hard time finding the drawn liquidity on highs. Yeah, the only drawn liquidity for highs I see is like possibly this fair value gap. In the past, that would be this market maker buy, this massive one right here. But ultimately, I see all of this low resistance liquidity right here that's left behind. I'd like to see a purge on that before, if we do keep going higher, but I would like to see a purge on that. Possibly like a reversal or so. Midweek reversal, Thursday reversal. Oh, it hit the draw from last week. Just have patience here, guys. you think it's good to add a weekly profile in your model? I think you should just trade price the way it is, but keep the weekly profiles at the back of your mind. Like that could help you create a narrative of price, but I don't think like really narrowing down your, you know, your possibilities to weekly profiles. That's NKD on the right. YM would be this. So in terms of YM, there was no SMT on the highs. This is massive SMT on the lows. NKD is just it's also very closely correlated to NQES. So what I've been suggesting to people is just use all four charts kind of like this to you know, something like that. I learned it from someone else. Yeah. I actually found it on Twitter somewhere, and then I started back testing it, and it was very, very good actually. So I'm starting to use it more. So better than YM maybe. I think it's been very good to be honest. Can we use NKD for lower time frame? 1 minute. Yeah, I think for my backtesting, yes. So far, I've only been backtesting for like a week, by the way. So I do want to like kind of experiment, like yeah, that's terrible. That's not it. So far looks pretty bullish to me. Looks like there's not going to be a trade today for me so far, but let's see what happens until, I guess I'll give it until like 11:15 or so. How come it's bullish if you have low SMT on YM? That would make it bullish. But right now I'm looking at NKD. I do think on the hourly chart, YM is kind of clean by doing this right here. But I think that all of this right here is definitely going to be taken out. Low, 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 low. Inefficiency resting right below it. I think that's too clean in my opinion. Do you prefer body SMT or the normal one, which one has higher win rate? Honestly, I use both. If you want to be more consistent, stick to one. But I just use both whenever it's applicable. Yeah, NKD is a closely correlated asset with ES and NQ. got ready for school. 1 to 15. I look for setup. I mean, if you can trade from school, go for it, but just make sure you have that focus you need. Because the thing is, limiting yourself to like, I don't know. I think. Let me think. I think that your setup can present itself like while you're at school. So if you can't trade, then I would highly suggest you at least journal it when you get back from school. Any other asset that are correlated with NQ? I'll look into it, but right now I don't have high conviction in like making any statements on other assets because I haven't back tested them. NKD I back tested, so I understand like it's very closely correlated.
Damn, it's just ratting up.
Yeah.
I think also that something that was just a thought though, nothing really confirmed it, but earlier, the 4-hour gap NKD respected and also inverted before anyone else, but that's not too much confluence. And then NKD dipped into it and then waked back up.
Yeah, I see that.
That'd just probably be like extra confluence. It wouldn't be really an entry or anything.
There's an SMT on the 15-minute time frame with NKD now. Is that correct? Yep. I'm still paying attention to it. NWOG and NDOG is an inefficiency. It acts like a fair value gap. So you can use it as internal range liquidity in terms of external range liquidity, internal range liquidity concept. SMT with index chart and micro. No, not really. I think that's just too much for me to like focus on right now. I don't know why DXY has been doing this at market close. Be crazy. Got a plummet over here on the 7th. Massive wick on the 9th. Plummet on, 12th. Wick on the 13th. Wick this morning. Craziness. Any bias right now? Bullish until bearish. Yes, bullish until confirmation of bearishness is in. Because overall, I really like this drawn liquidity on the lows. There's a lot of clean liquidity here. I do want to see that get taken out, so I'm just waiting right now. If we don't get that, then there's no trade, but if we do, then great.
It really seems like some markets are hesitant to follow if it's gonna go up. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, it is very hesitant to go up. That's why I'm not super bullish, especially just longing from a premium here is just not the play in my opinion. Sorry. Not the play. To me, it's like, if you see this move, you miss the move, you know? I don't know if we still have let me see, last week's high. We still have it, so this would be the new week opening gap that we're like rejecting from. So just keep in mind we are inside a new week opening gap for YM, somewhere around here. So that looks pretty good. I want YM to stay under that because that would mean there's an SMT with previous week high into a weekly fair value gap. New week opening gap valid for how many days? Honestly, I think it's valid forever. I've been using them like literally forever. I use like the past 20 to 25 NWOGs. Doesn't it get confusing? They must be all over the place. Yeah, so I just turn it on every now and then. So I'll just like turn it on like this, for example. This is the indicator, by the way. NWOG, NDOG by Kryptonite. And I just kind of, here's my settings. I mainly pay attention to NWOGs. NDOGs I sometimes pay attention to. Would taking a short from 5-minute inversion for value gap be risky? Yes. As of right now, I would say it's pretty risky. If NKD ends up going above this high, I'm probably just gonna hop off and accept that I've probably missed the bullish move already. So, but If it stays, then I'll continue to look for my trade. Could potentially pay attention to this right here, this fair value gap, or this RDRB right here. See if that gets respected, then I'd look for lower prices here, and then this gap would remain open if that's the case. The volume too low on NKD? No, I don't think it's always like this for my back. It looks pretty clean actually. Stack doesn't see no bearish trades. There's just no confirmation yet. There's no structure being put in that's telling me to go bearish. Minimum time frame for entry for me personally is 15-minute. I enter on 15-minute. I use the lower time frame confirm, execute on 15-minute. I know the market's moving, but Guys, you gotta sit on your hands. Just be patient here. Wait until your model presents itself. Paying attention to this fair value gap on ES. This is a lower term of SMT. I'm not gonna trade it because we're at such a premium, but just for like tape reading wise, I'm watching this 15-minute fair value gap because this is a 1-minute SMT on that candle. So you see these two candles next to each other. On NASDAQ, it fails to take the previous candle low. Yes, it takes that low. So this to me is a turtle soup on a lower time frame. So now I want to see if this candle is able to start pushing higher and flip bullish or not. And if it's unable to flip bullish, then I look at that as weakness. Turtle soup is just a rate on liquidity. That's pretty much what it is. So when a previous high or low gets taken out, that's a turtle soup. If unable to flip bullish, you look at the current candle. I look at it as weakness in the market. Usually what do you do while waiting on intermediate term time frame like this? Look elsewhere or stare? So normally I'll just like go on my phone, or I'll like watch something on the side, or you know, do something, anything. That's staring is probably the worst thing you could do at a chart, because it'll induce you to trade. So to keep my hands busy majority of the time, instead of, you know, putting my hand on the mouse, I have a physical journal in front of me, so I'm just journaling as things progress. If my emotions are showing signs of weakness, you know, if I'm feeling impulsive, stuff like that, then I'll journal it down instead of pressing a button, because I'll ask myself, like, objectively, is there anything for me to do right now? And right now the answer is no. So I have a full video on journaling on my YouTube. If you want to just go watch that, then you have templates as well to follow along. Hard to be bearish with 4-hour fair value gap inverted. Well, I'm still paying attention to this gap, this delivery rebalance right now, especially with the 4-hour open like this. You'd want to see at least like a retracement, right? What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for either this SM to be confirmed or waiting for this SM to be confirmed or invalidated. So if, once again, paying attention to this fair value gap, failed to close bullish, so I am expecting weakness in the market here. See if you can invert this gap, and then if it inverts it, then you could potentially look for a short from here, in my opinion. It inverts it, draws back into the 50%, look for lower prices. What is the notification from day is crazy. My indicator is telling me to go short. Imagine, that's enigma right there. I think someone joined the call with like a mixer, soundboard. Sorry, that's what it's called. What does SMT confirm? Which changes to deliver when there is a candle close? I would wait for like lower time from SMT, but once again, structurally, that's what's keeping me out right now. There's nothing here structurally telling me that price is just gonna straight up reverse here. You know what I mean? Because I understand through IPTA that after expansion you expect what, consolidation or retracement, so not too keen right now. Also on the 5-minute, I don't think you have an SMT here. Yeah, you don't have an SMT here, so it's not even confirmed. When you have to move your premium discount range is after every break of structure or market structure shift. there's like different ways to do premium discount. Like my favorite way is probably using time-based ranges, but for structure wise, this is the range you're in right now. Right, this would be the range you're in right now, structurally. So it's like even if you wanted to buy a continuation, you're gonna have to wait a bit. For you, if you're looking for a long, if there is no SMT at the bottom, is that an absolute no trade for you? Yeah, no SMT, no trade. There is an SMT with London low. I'm just paying attention to the one with London high right now and seeing if this is able to hold, because that would turn the SMT with London low into a clean drawn liquidity if that happens. Because longing is not an option for me, so I might as well just look if we get a potential chance to go short, and if not, then maybe a retracement at least. You come live daily? I go live in Discord, but for YouTube I go live once a week, every Tuesday. Once I got my room set up, I'll start streaming with my cam again. It'd be great. And you'll just see how bored I am. Tell us about directional momentum SMT. What do you mean by that? Like SMT that creates reversals versus SMTs that create continuation? That SMTs with with the candle bodies. You take a look right here. Candle bodies. NKD. What would you rate the SMTs with different assets from highest to lowest while the asset you're creating is NQ? What do you mean by that? Like, higher probable SMT. I look at all SMTs as the same, pretty much. Not one's more higher probability than another. I just think the most recent one is the one that holds the most weight. What time frame alignment do you use and what time frames do you look for SMT? Honestly, time frame alignment I use mainly weekly 4 hour 15, daily hourly 15. It's just I don't want to go below the 15-minute chart personally. Yeah, but for SMT I look at for it on all time frames: weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. Look for it anywhere. Yeah. So higher time frame is gonna frame whichever direction price is going in. Your lower time frame is just gonna confirm that higher time frame. Basically what it is. When I first found it, I called it stacked SMT, but I think a lot of other people also use it, so I don't think I've discovered anything new so far. Everything I find, someone else has already found. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Kizzy. Sorry if I botched your name. I'm very bad with names. Not necessarily waiting for a market shift. I just want to see like some sort of order flow being disrespected, anything like that. Then I'd be interested. But for now, it's just like there's really nothing that price is giving me to tell me that we're going lower. It's just telling me, oh, we're just going higher for now. Even this RDRB right here is being respected. In bullish order flow, that's what you want to see, right? This fair value gap on the ES is also being respected, right? That's what you want to see in bullish order flow. Why don't you got YM up? Because I've been backtesting NKD based on someone's discovery. It's really good. But I still pay attention to YM. It's just I think YM is lower probability in my opinion. I use YM to build narrative. But for the past week I've been using NKD instead of YM. Just like back testing it and forward testing it. And I urge you guys to do the same because this is extremely new to me, right? So I don't have all the answers for NKD. I'm personally still figuring that out, right? My best guess why NKD is so closely correlated to ES and NQ is because Japan is one of the major trading partners with US, especially for tech. So I'm going to be looking into Canada's Canada's index. I think it's Mexico's index and China's index. See if there's anything else, but I think I have to like look into that. The price action for NKD can vary a lot from YM. Do you know what that is? I think honestly the YM is kind of just like fake news sometimes in my opinion. And if you look at price, it's just NKD is so much cleaner with ES and NQ rather than Dow Jones. Like if you look at Dow Jones right now, Dow Jones all over the place right now. But if you look at NKD, it's moving together with ES and Nasdaq. We have a 5-minute hidden SMT, I believe. Let me just double check that for you guys. No, you don't. Never mind. So ideally now I want to see either NKD take out this this high or Nasdaq take out that high and then look for lower prices. That's what I'd ideally like to see. NKD would look something like this. Keep in mind, it's gonna be more boring as well because I'm strictly on the 15-minute chart. So just keep in mind that every single candle that's printing is 15 minutes long. So you just gotta wait it out. All right. If I was on the 1 minute, I'm very confident that my emotions would be all over the place already. I'd be like, oh, it's going up, down, up, down, up. Oh, SMT over here. Oh, time is short. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be messed up right now for sure if I was trading a 1 minute chart. Structure still bullish, yep. Why am I looking for Nasdaq and NKD? Is because they're closer to that high. ES is pretty far away now. Yeah, I'm just simply looking at what's closer to this high. NQ and NKD is closer to that high, so I'd expect ES to, leave that untouched. Sorry, someone just walked in. I'm back. Also, I was also wondering, I was like, okay, so on Monday, why do we get this chop, right? Well, what I found out was that this day right here, this day, this chop right here, was a Japanese bank holiday. Koinky dink? I think not. You have expansive Mondays with no news. Japanese high impact news. I don't know, man. I don't know. Seems a little too convenient. If I took finance in school, I think I would know this stuff. It's time to go back. Or economics. I don't know. Economics or finance, maybe? I don't know if that teaches me that, though. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right now, Anson. How do you guys like the new chart color? Actually, I guess it's not really a new chart color. It's just now it looks black and white. But I think it helps me be boring. Yesterday was Japan Bank holiday. I was today's not slow PA. I think it's just overnight expansion. I said to explain yesterday's slow PA though. Yesterday's chop. I'll continue to backtest it, share with you guys what I find, but I just need time to do that. So once again, pay attention to the current high, this one right here on the 5-minute. See if we can create an SMT with it. Yes, prefer it to stay below. NQ permissible to go above. Nikkei also permissible to go above. It's possible to open 2 charts on top of X. Yes, you can have multiple layouts. Take your turn. Name of music? I have no clue. This one's called Lavender Blush by Stream Beats by Hair Seller. Looks like it might be getting invalidated soon. Yes, yep, there you go. That's your invalidation. I think if that's the case, I might just like hop off here because we did just trade into this gap and we're showing a lot of bullishness from that. This one right here as well. And then this one right here. Right, trade into it, showing a lot of bullishness. But we're getting pretty close to London high as well on NKD. So I just expect at this point that there is no short, maybe in the PM session, but we'll have to see. Yeah. Yeah, so today is a no trade day. I think that possibly we could be drawn to this gap right here for the NKD, and then we'll look for lower prices. If this keeps going bullish here, then we could look for that maybe. Because the thing is, this fair value gap, if you pay attention here, it only exists on NKD. It does not exist on NQ or ES. So I'm looking at this as high probability because that's a cracking correlation during the creation of it. So we'll see how we react from there instead, but if we get there, that is. But for today, it is just extremely bullish. Or is it? Yeah, I would like to see continued downside, and the reason I say that is because if you look at NASDAQ, this low was just like ticked out pretty much. ES left it intact. Now that I see NKD, maybe I already took it out, but in terms of YM, oh what? In terms of YM, it also left it intact. So really come back down to purge these lows. That's why I've been bearish. But if we're looking at NKD now, then that means price is pretty bullish now. So once again, it's gonna have to come down to back testing to show what to look for here, which one to trust more. It's gonna take time. But yeah, on that note, I probably will just hop off here. I think there's just no trade to be developed today in terms of my idea. Maybe in the PM session there might be one, but I think this stream has already been going on for around like 2.5 hours or so. So on that note, as always, type 1 if you're satisfied with the stream, type 2 if you have any questions and stuff. And as always, if you have any feedback for the stream, let me know. DM me on, you just join the free Discord and just, you know, DM me on Discord with any feedback you might have to improve these streams. Alright, perfect. So I mean, I think no trade is better than taking a loss. Even though we're offside, we're able to mitigate that. So on that note, take care everybody and have a great day.